lovelies. This is Chrissy cooking at home. She's me. I'm her. I'm Chrissy. It is Friday, July 21st. So that's typically the day I try to do life update, my weekly weird thing, because I'm weird. So life update. What do I do on life update day? In the morning. Well, I slept in this morning, so I'm running behind. So thought I'd bring you along for get things done. Dishes. Are you excited? Because I'm not. Allergies are going nuts. Nose is running, sneezing. So bear with me, okay, folks? I'm already showered, dressed for the day. Nellie's been up, fed, changed, put back down for a nappy before we start to head out to start our day. It is grocery shopping day. We do it one massive shopping day every 2 weeks. That day is today. So today's the 21st. That means that little Miss Nellie is officially 3 months. Now last week she was 12 weeks. Today she's 13 weeks, but it's the 21st. She was born on the 21st. So she's officially 3 months. She is fantastic, I tell you. She's eating, sleeping, peeing, pooping, laughing, giggling, interacting. She's just perfect. Absolutely perfect, I tell you. All right, let's do some cannon jars. We got cherries, chili, a lid that needs to go in the garbage. There. I had that lid on there still. What I did was put a little, after I dumped the chili, 3 quarts in a pot, I put a lid, saved one of the lids, and put a little water, hot water in there, about that much. Can you tell with all the bubbles? About that much. Then I shook it with the lid on, and then I put it in the next jar, and shook it with the lid on the next jar, shook it with the lid, and then dumped it in the pot. And then just forgot to throw it away. No biggie. So, and then there was 2 jars from cherries, and then a quart and a pint to make a cherry pie. Last minute. Anxiety, energy coming back. 6 days until Georgie's birthday. So this video, thought I'd update you. I saw my primary yesterday, Mr. Doogie Hauser. Boy, is he young. Every time I see him, I'm thinking, oh my God, you cannot be more than a couple of years older than my oldest boy would be this year. I mean, seriously, young. Nothing wrong with that. Smart people can be very young. And he's a very nice kid. But I don't know. At that age, I wonder if he's out to prove that he can do it himself. But my point is, he's taken the blood pressure thing more seriously now. He had his nurse, who's an experienced nurse. She's older, maybe just a few years older than me. Do my blood pressure, like, you know, when I do your intake, normal. And then he messaged her while she was doing my intake and told her to do my blood pressure laying down, sitting up, standing up. And she did. So after she finished doing my vitals, doing my intake, she had me lay down, she took my blood pressure, my heart rate, and then had me sit up, blood pressure, heart rate. Had me stand up, blood pressure, heart rate. And as soon as I stood up, I'm like, oh. I stood up way too fast. Oy vey. I'm like holding on to the table while she's doing my blood pressure. And I'm like, I got this. I got this. And sure as shit, it dropped. Did it drop to my normal dangerous low? No. Did it drop below his threshold? Yeah. It dropped below 100 over 60. But not like super low. It was like 98 over 59, something like that. It wasn't like super low, but it dropped. And I started out at like 110 over 68. So now he's taking it more seriously. Pardon me, I'm running nose. So he comes in and he starts to go over my meds again, asking me repeatedly if I stopped those medications. Yes, Doogie, I stopped those medications. I switched to a different medication for my intracranial hypertension. Yes, does it work as great? No, but I stopped the other medication to prove my point. That's not what's causing the blood pressure and dizziness issue. It's not. There's something else going on. So he starts going after my other meds. He starts, I don't know, Dr. Googling my other meds. Now, with CPTSD, I'm on a mood stabilizer because I do get those episodes of anxiety, which mimic mania. I get real manic. And so I need a mood stabilizer. And he started to go after that one. And I'm like, no, not taking that. No, not happening. You're not taking that. You're not taking my antidepressant. No. No. So actually, I wanted to talk to you about increasing those or switching to something else maybe, because July is hard on me and I'm not coping the greatest right now. So I agreed to increase the anxiety medication, keep the mood stabilizer the same, and the antidepressant the same, and see how I'm doing in August. Fine. Because if I can get through July and bounce back in August, maybe we don't need to increase anything except for the anxiety medicine, and then go back to my regular dosage, PRN. And that's fine, because I don't want my body to get used to the anxiety medication. I really don't. So he saw that I had made the appointment with cardiology. He only just saw that I went to the emergency room when I had the low blood pressure episode. And I only went one time back in June. Just saw it. Just now. Good for you, Doogie. Glad to know you're on top of it. But he saw it. He saw all the blood tests they did. Gobs of blood tests. So I was slightly anemic. Slightly. Not enough to cause blood pressure issues and dizziness. Not enough. Nope. Not enough. Ooh, smell the garlic from my garlic press from yesterday. I made some creamy cheesy spinach. I make it in this little casserole thing, and I use it to fill my omelets in the morning. So I have cheesy creamy spinach omelets every day. I just scoop a little out, nuke it, and then fill my omelet, and ta-da! Fast, easy, filled omelets. I digress. So then, since he couldn't find a medication to blame, he then decided to go ahead and order the echocardiogram. You can't hear me. You know what? Just hold on. There. I rinsed the dishes without you. I noticed it was really hard to hear me over the running water. The microphone really picks it up. Anyways, he went ahead and ordered the echocardiogram. So at the moment, I'm waiting on insurance to approve an echocardiogram. He said it would be good for the cardiologist I have an appointment with in a couple of weeks to have that information. He went ahead and ordered some extra blood tests that were not run in the emergency room in June, because it would be good for the cardiologist to have that extra information. What else did he say? He doesn't think there's anything structurally wrong with my heart. And it may just be something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. There may be nothing really wrong with me. Okay. Okay, dude. Okay, I spent years with a debilitating neurological condition, rare one, that I saw many, many doctors for, that I did not get help for many, many years because they couldn't figure it out, because they couldn't see it under the little microscope or on their little MRI or CT scans or x-rays for years. Because why? It's a software problem, not a hardware problem. They couldn't see it. So it took years and many different specialists and many ER trips of not being believed, being treated like a drug addict, seeking drugs, when I was just seeking help, that I finally, eventually became more proactive about my health. I was great. I am very great at being an advocate for my children. I'm fantastic at being an advocate for my children. I'm not a mean advocate. I'm not a bossy, bitchy advocate. I am a calm, cool, collected advocate. I will listen. I will work with them. I will explain my side. I will listen to their side. I will try to come to a consensus. If I do not agree with them, I will search out somebody else to work with me. When it came to me, no, all right, if you say so. And I would tuck my tail between my legs and go sit in a corner and cry. No, not anymore. I'm done being treated like I'm a crazy person. I'm not a crazy person. I'm not a drug seeker. I want help. And there was plenty of documented proof during my pregnancy that this blood pressure thing was happening. I'm not seeking attention. I'm not seeking drugs. I'm seeking help. I'm seeking answers. Could it still be a fluke pregnancy thing? Yeah, I'm only 3 months postpartum. My body can still be freaking out over pregnancy. Up to 6 months, I think it is. Postpartum, I can still be having issues. And, some women, it can be years postpartum, years. So hopefully it's not years. Hopefully it's not 6 months. Can this resolve itself? Maybe. Would I like an answer? Yeah. Would I like to know what's going on? Yeah. Would I like it to be fixed? Yeah. And by fixed, I mean like a procedure, a simple procedure, or a pill. I take a pill every day. I take plenty of medication for my neurological conditions. So, another pill? Why not? Just to keep my blood pressure stable and I don't pass out and I don't hit the floor because I'm too weak-kneed from low blood pressure. Just keep standing. Fine. Give me the little blood pressure pill. Fine. I am too busy. I have a baby. I have a 12-year-old. I am busy. For freak's sake. I'm excited to see the cardiac neurologist. Yeah, I have 3 of those. I'm excited to see the cardiologist and see what she has to say. I'm hoping she does not blow me off. I'm hoping she's experienced. I mean, yeah, the Holter monitor didn't show anything. Whoop-de-flippin' hoo-hoo. There are other tests to run. Just because one says that my heart didn't skip beats or have an arrhythmia. Okay. I am passing out from low blood pressure, not skipped beats. So I'm going to have the cardiologist explain that one to me because I'm not making the connection because I don't know much about cardiology stuff. And Doogie not doing a good job explaining that stuff to me. And I don't trust Dr. Google. I really don't trust Dr. Google. I really don't. I will look up definitions of things on Dr. Google, but I don't really trust Dr. Google. No. So that's that. Dr. Doogie Howser is taking me seriously. The heart thing seriously because my blood pressure did that drop in the office. He had his own physical proof, even though the OB had their physical proof many times that it would drop in the office or during a non-stress test. While Miss Nellie was inside me, she was perfectly fine during all those. I was the one struggling. So, there's that. I have many big baking plans to help me get through my mania with Georgie's birthday. Last night I made a cherry pie out of the blue. I don't know what made me do it at 8:45 at night, an hour past my bedtime. But she is a thing of beauty. I'm going to bring you along for a sourdough roll when I do the next round of pulled pork sandwiches. I do 2 style, buffalo and barbecue. Barbecue for Logan, buffalo for me and Sweetheart. What else? I have my menu planned out for the next 2 weeks. Which means I have my grocery list because, you know, I am not a billionaire. I live on a budget. Gotta pay the bills and budget those, and then you budget your groceries and your household supplies, and then whatever's left over, you do fun stuff. For me, that's buying extra ingredients to bake and cook extra fun things or can things. I'm working on trying to create a recipe for a sourdough cornbread. My first attempt failed so miserably. I started to record the video for it for you guys and everything, but when it came out and it cooled a bit and I cut out a piece and I tasted it, oh my God, was it terrible. Terrible. It had no flavor. It tasted like water tastes like. I am not exaggerating or kidding. And so I took it to Sweetheart. I thought, okay, maybe my allergies are getting the best of me. I have no real concept of taste right now. I taste no sourdough. I taste no corn. I taste no sugar. I taste no salt. I taste nothing. Nothing. So I take it to him and I have him taste it. He said the same thing. No taste. No flavor. Nothing. Oh, crap. I took it to Logan. Had him taste it. He said the same thing. Oh, crap. So there went all those ingredients right into the garbage. So back to the drawing board. I can't even bounce off of that. There's nothing to go from that one. So it's back to the drawing board, and I'll figure it out. And when I figure it out, I'll share it with you. I'll get there. Hold on. Okay, I had to rinse some more, and I noticed when editing that you really can't hear me that well when I'm rinsing. But I'm going to let some pans soak and get the kids together and ready, and we're going to go do the grocery shopping. Some of it, and we're going to do some of it tomorrow because we have a birthday party to go to today for Logan's friend Jack. And I'm super excited because I'm going to meet another homeschool mom today. I will be teaching, we're forming our own little co-op, and I will be teaching cooking to the kids, and I'm excited to meet one of the other moms and her kids, and learning about their likes and dislikes and where they're at with their knowledge of cooking, and because I'm working on trying to organize all of my fantastical, wonderful ideas, because they're all swimming around in my head, and I need to organize them because I have a clear-cut idea that I would like to begin a certain way and build on each lesson as we go throughout the school year. You know what I'm saying? I want to build on each lesson for these kids. And I believe the age range is from 6 to 16, 9 kids total, including my Logan. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. I got lots of ideas. I need to organize them and get them. I'm working on my spreadsheet. I don't know if I've mentioned my spreadsheets. I love my spreadsheets from learning to do my spreadsheets in accounting classes and when I was getting my accounting degree. So it helps me now with my neurological issues, the lesions on my brain and the fluid on my brain, to keep track and to organize my thoughts, because I do go off on tangents and veer off in 80 different directions, and can be hard to bring it back to where I started until much time has passed. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Almost like ADHD. But I don't have ADHD. I have neurological conditions where it's hard to maintain focus. I must have used this when making pie. In the hamper. So yeah, I gotta make breakfast. I gotta make my breakfast. I already gave Nelly breakfast. Logan needs to eat his breakfast if he's hungry. And we need to get to the store. To one store today, 2 tomorrow. Or either one today, one tomorrow, one Sunday. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But what's dropping today? My chocolate chip cookie recipe. It just uploaded a half hour ago. This video will upload soon. I don't know when. Maybe later today. Maybe tomorrow. Soon. But until next time, lovelies.